Demon Lord number 5 with Kashimashi, Girl Meets Girl, 5th episode. So, Kashimashi, 5th episode, known as Through Asuna's Eyes. So, the character cannot see the opposite sex. So, it is a kind of like she could only sense them, basically, or women, basically. Only can sense the male's presence, only the males, instead of the females. Because with the females, she could actually see the females. But the males, she can't see. The only thing that she can see is the outline of their... And also, the characters with Asuna, the two main characters, Asuna and, three main characters, I should say. Anyways, the three main characters, the blonde character's names escape me. So there's that one. So the only reason why she could see is Hazumun as the male lead, or was technically the maid, she finally had with a different guy. Or with the guy a couple of times every now and then. So, but with the Suna, basically can't see their identity, can't see anything about them. So she walks around with her head held down all the time and just goes through life like that. So Asuna is I don't want to say a bland character, but that the character had to kind of go through and see kind of like awful series that had to deal with her coming to conclusions that she cannot and possibly will not ever see her father again because of what her father kind of put her through a teeny bit, but not actually through with a vase broke open, and she kind of was let me think here, just afraid of men after the fact with her father. Picked her up, and I was just probably just trying to tell her it's okay. There was nothing going on at all. It was probably just her reaction to a vase being broken, her father picking her up and trying to say it's okay, it's perfectly fine. Stuff breaks. There's nothing wrong with that. But in her eyes, as she was younger, she kind of just thought that her father was going to spank her, physically spank her. It happened that way. So it was a kind of a confusion for her. Lesson because of the feelings that she had back in the time where a vase broke in her past time. But in her eyes, abuse happened, and then she's like, I don't want and then she kind of opened up the Hazumun with the ability can't see guys. But then from there, after I think it was like 3, well, actually she was in her freshman year, so she was a freshman at the time. She saw Hazumun for the very first time. Like seriously, for the very first time. Just kind of like randomly just looked up, and he kind of turned away from the plants while he was watering them. Basically, just like watering them, just like, oh, I'm just going to water them. So he did water the plants one time, and then from there, after she started seeing him more and more, it was like, okay, I could find men now, but he was the only one that she actually straight up saw, which was very sad to me, and also probably a few other people in the back then. Because sadly, seeing the opposite sex was kind of weird for us. But I mean, then after a while, it became. Now she's like, oh, now I could actually, hopefully, stay with you as a girl, though. So, anyways, it was a very traumatic incident with her and saying the other characters as well. Sorry. But as well as the anime goes, it's old for its time, but it's pretty good. Very good. And it, with the Sunos opening up to her more, that the beginning, the first episode where it begins, where there's like nothing, no sound, and no nothing at all. This is the episode where it finally comes to light that, oh shit. And the Azumun's first friend, the very first friend that kind of told her to be safe and okay with Suna. Suna broke his heart before he became a girl. Just before he became a girl, broke his heart. He took off to break her heart planet. But anyways, the story was actually pretty good, very fair, and very interesting to a very good point. But I mean, it was a issue with the characters. Anyways, so there is my review. Hopefully you guys check it out. And all my other videos on this channel. Demon Lord saying peace out. Enjoy your times.